See, y'all really about to fucking piss me off. First of all, the motherfucking video was from 2014, bitch. And I still got my motherfucking Rose Royce and a new Bentley truck on the way. And I have a Ferrari 488. So, all them rumors and all that, keep that shit that way and stop fucking playing with me. And yes, you heard me correctly. Brand new Bentley truck on the way. Stop playing with me. Like, y'all really gonna stop playing with me? I'm not even playing.
Before I dig in that ass, and that's a whole lot of ass to dig in, you know, let me just say this. The other video is on my goddamn blog, alright? Couldn't post it here, okay? Basically, she allegedly had a car repoed back in 2014, or the car was impounded by police, or whatever happened. Some alleged shit happened with her car, right? And Blac Chyna is so goddamn insecure, materialistic, immature, and a coveting ass that she's gonna sit up here bragging about her Rose Royce, Bentley Truck Ferrari 488, all this other dumb shit. Chyna. So people on the internet reposted a video for 3 years ago, and you get that pissed off about it over a stupid fucking car that you might just lend to a friend who will crash it anyway, allegedly. Anyways, the point is this though, Chyna. It's like there's so much more serious stuff in life. Like, look at the situation with you and Rob. Like, that was some really fucked up stuff. I mean, on both of your parts, and you're worried about some silly car. I mean, would you should. But let me stop. You need to do goddamn chakra cleanse or something, like. You know, there's much more important things in life, Chyna. You know, other than people's opinions about, you know, whatever happened with your car 3 years ago. The truth of the matter is that you're living better than most of these people who have something bad to say about you. So just be happy, just be grateful that you have what you have, but there's no need to throw it up in people's faces. You know? I mean, what are you really getting out of basically saying to people, I have this and I have that. Look at me. Look at the material things that I own. Look at me. If people think that you're without, then, you know, like I'll just use myself for example. People tell me all the time in the comments, because they're retarded, they'll say things like, "Meat, you need to get a job." And it's like, well, how the fuck do you know whether or not I have a job? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Maybe I own 10 businesses. You don't know what I do. You don't know how much money I have. You don't know where I get money from. I could be retired. I could be former military. I could own real estate. It doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, you have your mind made up that I don't work. First of all, I don't talk about whether or not I get paid to make YouTube videos. I don't really see any need in doing that. The fucking funny thing about it is I actually really am really wealthy. But I don't need to show off, because if anybody doesn't believe that I'm wealthy, hey, that's fine. You have every right to be as delusional as you want to be. People think because I make YouTube videos that I don't own the house that they live in. You know, I might be about to evict them and they don't even know it. People love running their mouths. They really just don't know. Like I said, I could own 10 businesses for all you know. But people assume because I make YouTube videos that I'm broke and I live with my mother. Think about it. Whenever I make these videos, my house is pretty quiet. So if I live with a bunch of people, you probably would hear somebody else. But anyways, you know, people don't have critical thinking skills. We see the way that Chyna lives. She obviously has some sort of money. I don't know if she's a millionaire, close to it. I just know that she's living better than most of the people who talk shit about her. And when I shade people, I'd rather not shade them about their money. If I'm going to make fun of you, it might be about your morals or lack thereof, your lack of character or something like that. But, you know, as far as how much money you have, I don't really care. I mean, I hope that you're able to take care of yourself and your family. But, you know, as y'all can see, I'm not really into the whole poor shaming business. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a fan of success and prosperity and class with the microphone. And as beautiful as Blac Chyna is, her response to these retards is classless. I mean, so these idiots on the internet think that you lost your car and they think that it's a new video or whatever. I mean, you could tell that it's not a new video because look at her here in one video compared to the others. So we know that it's not a new or current video because she doesn't have her hair like that. But, you know, people are going to talk. And there's a lot worse things that they could say other than, hey, you don't have the money to get your car back. Like, I mean, people are stupid anyway. So, you know, even her making this angry video, first of all, they're going to eat that up. They're going to like that. The haters are going to love it. They're going to be like, oh, look at her. She's so angry. Look, it worked. We got her attention. And not just that, but they're still going to say the same thing. And whether it's true or not doesn't matter because they're retarded. Like, these motherfuckers are really mentally defunct. Like I told you, people assume that I don't have money because I make YouTube videos. Like, are you... how fucking slow do you have to... That doesn't even make any sense. They're like, you need to get a job. Maybe I own your job. I could be your boss. Like, people really need to be careful. They fuck around and they won't have a job playing around with me. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just an asshole with a microphone. What do you guys think about people thinking Blac Chyna lost her car? Be sure to subscribe to the Me Magazine YouTube channel. I hope I don't ever lose my plane or my helicopter. Let me know what you think about it all below, or my yacht. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 to Google+, Meat Magazine blog and Instagram. Hit the notification button. It's right next to the subscribe button. It looks like a bell. Once you click that motherfucker, you'll be sent alerts to be notified when new videos get posted. Jesus.